Okay, in a previous video we downloaded the Ricoh print drivers and put them in a directory, and this is the directory here. What we're going to do next is we're actually going to install the Ricoh printer in Office 304, the ECE office, using the Ricoh print driver. So how we do that is we start out by going into the control panel, and we go into devices and printers. Now if you already have a Ricoh printer here and it's not doing everything you want and you want to install it with the Ricoh drivers, go ahead and do a right click on that printer and then click remove device. Okay, none of these are actually the Ricoh printer, so I'm not going to delete them. Okay, so now I don't actually have any printers defined, so I don't have to delete any printers. But what I'm going to do now is click on add a printer, and I'm going to click this printer is not listed. I'm going to click add a printer using a TCP address or host name, and then I'm going to click next. Instead of auto detect, I'm going to have it say TCP IP device, and then where it says host name or IP address, I'm going to add the fully qualified domain name of the printer, and I've previously saved that, so I can just copy it in. And now I've started the process of doing a copy to prepare for this tape. That's why you see the _2, because it's already a port. So don't worry about that _2. If you're doing it for the first time, you're not going to see that _2. The name or host name is packard.rm304-copier.cc.lehigh.edu, and I'm going to click off this query the printer and automatically select the driver. If you have this listed or checked, it will go out on in the database of Microsoft drivers, and doesn't have a good driver here for the Microsoft portion. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and click next, and then it's going to come up with a list of printers I can choose from. I'm going to actually click have disk, then I'll click browse, and then I'm going to come in here and navigate to my desktop, and I'll double click Ricoh printer, I'll double click disk 1, and then you'll see it finds a file called OEM setup.inf. That's the file that you want. So we'll go ahead and click open there, and now we're going to click OK. Now it gives us two options. I'm going to choose the PCL6 driver for universal print. This second one here I think is a bit newer. I'm not sure how our printer will work with it, so I'm going to play it safe and go with the one that's slightly older. And then I'll go ahead and click next. And the name for the printer, we don't want spaces in here, it'll be Packard. And then I'll do an underscore, and then RM304 underscore copier. And copier is a generic, just like a generic name. Most likely, if we get an upgrade to the Ricoh Aficio 6002 printer, the old print driver will still work with it. So I'll go ahead and click next. And it wants to install some stuff on the machine, so I'll click yes. And here it's installing the printer, giving us that little green bar to give us something to look at. And this can take a few minutes. Okay, so now it's saying print a test page. and it says the test page was sent to the printer. I'll come down here, and if you notice, it says 0 documents pending for ECE, and that's usually a pretty good sign that the test page went through successfully. Okay, so that's all there is to setting up a printer, the Ricoh printer, in room 304 in the ECE office. Okay, I'm going to stop now for here, and I'll make another video showing the how to implement the stapling capability. So I'll be back with the next video in a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching.